clash at the Coliseum. Today at 5 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
Hey, you know we had to come out here. That's right. Because you are the reigning and defending NASCAR Cup Series champion, and our world champions have these titles. So here you are with the WWE Championship.
Man.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I won before I even started today.
Come on,
this
man.
is awesome.
Come on.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Boy, I've made it now.
What's
now
good?
I know.
That is the new day.
It is a good day when the
Good to
new
see
day
you, man. Good to see you.
Chris, no question, this is more than just a race. This is a party. Cypress Hill kicking off that party. 3-time Grammy winner Zen Dog here. What do you think about this little racetrack that we put here in Los Angeles?
It's nice. It's good to have NASCAR in L.A., in actual L.A. And, you know, being a fan of it, as I've been for so many years, I'm excited about it, you know. So I didn't come to the last race here, but I'm glad I'm here today.
I love your jacket. This is a great looking jacket. What is also great is I heard your sound check last night was awesome. What do you think it's going to be like to look out at all those people at the LA Coliseum?
You know what? I don't have a clue yet, but I can't wait to see it myself. I think it's going to be cool, and I think the fans are going to enjoy the music and the event and the race, you know. So I'm excited to get up there and make it happen. I'm kind of a little bit nervous now. I don't know if you could tell, but
No. I think it's going to be insane in the membrane. No, I mean I had to do it, Chris. Of course, my kids would recognize you as Yondo, of course, Michael Rooker, but us race fans, right? We know exactly who you are. We know that you are Rowdy, 100%.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How many people still come up to you and quote Days of Thunder just in everyday life?
Well, just 4 or 5 minutes ago, about five or 6 or 10 or 12 people.
So great.
Yeah,
so great.
well, I'm here anyway.
I heard you talk about the first time that you heard and felt and saw these stock cars when you guys were filming that movie, how it really just took your breath away. What do you expect today here at the Coliseum?
I hear it's quite loud, so they gave me some earplugs, and it's really loud in a regular race, but this is personified, I think, because of the seating and all that stuff.
It's going to be great. And what else is going to be great is Auto Club Speedway, because I heard you're going to be the Grand Marshal. Is that right?
I will be, yes, indeed.
Breaking news. So you got to start practicing your gentlemen. Start your engines maybe right now. What do you think?
Go ahead.
Now,
let me hear you do it.
You do it.
You do it first.
Gentlemen, start your engines. That good?
You call them gentlemen?
Drivers, start your engines?
Yeah, it's more like...
Drivers, start your engines!
That's it. Okay, let me tell you.
This cowbell get out one.
Okay, it's a rehearsal, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, drivers, start your engines.
Perfect.
Done.
Get a little more energy. Rubbin is racing.
More energy?
Thank you.
Rubbin's.
Back to you, Chris. Thank you.
This is such a different event for our drivers, for us in general. I mean, this is right in your face action.
This is a different event for me in my life, to be here standing with you guys.
But the one
this
thing,
is so odd.
The one thing that I do think that you have in common with us in this particular event is the closeness of the action. You can feel, the fans. You're the only one that I know that knows what it's like to feed off of that energy.
Yeah, I like to slap that energy around. That is my favorite thing to do. And I feel like that's what they're doing out there, right? They're just trying to give a little bit of fun and just a little danger. And I can't believe that you've done that all those years. I'm so scared for you. Like, I'm so happy you're not doing it anymore. Like, it makes me so scared. But, yeah, it is really close up and personal here.
It's a lot of fun. Of the four of us, you're the only one that can carry a note in a bucket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, none of us.
No. I've heard Clint Don't Speak at a campfire. Right, the first night I met him, he was wasted. Right?
No.
Yes.
We're still on the air, Gwen. Gwen, we are on the air.
He was confessing to me that
this
he's a fan.
This is a job for me. This is not play here.
No, I'm just saying, that was
a
a compliment for me to know that you actually listen to my music.
All right, one more thing.
Change the subject.
Pick a car. What was your favorite car looking out there? It's got to be off the looks,
I thought we were going to talk about outfits or something like that. That's what I'm good at.
You win.
Yeah, I was going to say
we
this.
lose.
No contest.
No
So
contest.
the only guy that really cares about the way he looks with all of our group would be Myers. With your new makeup line and stuff, do you think you could help our guy out? Because he's all over the
When it comes to visuals and outfits, that's where I shine. So I'll hook him up with makeup, whatever it is.
All right, so I'm going to help you out. We saw Kyle Busch up here. He was standing right where you were. I could just see the focus in his eyes. If I was you, I would pick the 8 car. I think you're going to look good. Yep.
Okay.
I'm calling the shot.
I'm going to trust you on this one because I feel like this is your world and not mine.
Plus, Kyle Busch says he looks good in black.
See, I'm telling you, the man is poised. I'm excited for the race. It's coming your way.
Thank you so much. So excited to do this interview. We're going to have a halftime break at NASCAR's Clash at the Coliseum. Wiz Khalifa is going to be performing. Grammy nominated, Golden Globe nominated, sold millions of records. And you said NASCAR's going to bring the noise and you're going to bring the party to this event. Can you give me a little hint what the Wiz Khalifa party is going to look like here today?
Real smoky.
Let's expand on that a little bit. What kind of vibe are you going to bring?
A lot of gas.
Yeah, I like it. We talked a little bit about being a NASCAR fan. What do we have to do here today to hook you, to get you back to some of these races?
I just need to learn a little bit. You guys got to show me the ropes, and I'll be 100.
You have a favorite driver?
I'm going to find one out.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. You got to put me D.
There's a lot of them in the field. We're so happy to have you here.
I got a lot to learn. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm happy to be here, and I'm going to, bring the party like you said.
Awesome. Enjoy yourself. Adam? All right, so I'm an 80s child, right? And so, of course, Rob Lowe was on almost every screen in my house growing up. Been a fan a really long time. So happy to have you here at the Clash. I know that you're a big sports fan, big NFL fan. So what did you think when you heard that they were turning the Coliseum into a racetrack?
I didn't think it could be done. I mean, I cannot wait. I mean, I've seen so many great things at the Coliseum. I never thought I'd see a NASCAR race at the Coliseum. This is going to be spectacular.
You're, of course, the Grand Marshal, so you spend your entire life preparing for TV and movie roles. How have you prepared to start engines?
Here's my theory, and we'll try it out here. It's the Coliseum. So I'm trying to summon some sort of Russell Crowe gladiator kind of underpinnings to it.
You practice in the mirror?
Oh yes.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to bring the heat and the fire.
St. Elmo's fire.
I'm bringing the St. Elmo's fire gladiator to the Coliseum to NASCAR.
There you go. Good luck. Have so much fun. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Anything else you want to tell us or add?
Yeah, well, I'm here to tell you that I'm going to be along with on the ride with you for a while now.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to be sitting up in the booth with Mike Joy and Clint Boyer, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm here to break the news that I'm joining your team.
Wow. You're coming after this year from the car right to the broadcast booth on Fox.
That's exactly right. We're coming right to the booth, and I couldn't be happier. For me, the timing in life has just been absolutely perfect with everything on the driving side, and now to have this opportunity to tell people about racing. There's not anything I love more, and I can't wait.
Well, congratulations. He's a teammate now.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. I'm questioning your intelligence, so if you're going to put yourself with Clint Boyer in a booth for multiple years, do you think you're ready for that?
Well, I think between the two of us, we might pass an IQ test. So I feel sorry for Mike more than anything.
Yeah, Mike's going to have his hands full, guys.
I've been around Clint a long time, so it's going to be fun.
Well, I just want to make sure.
Uh-oh.
Is this official? Are you absolutely, you're not going to unretire on us?
He's not Tom Brady.
We see this a lot, and then we're stuck with Boyer on his own for one more year.
Yeah,
this is it, right?
I think as I look at everything, that was one thing I wanted to do, was make sure that I drove long enough to know that was the end. So I've got so many things that I'm grateful for, and this sport has been so great to me in the car. But I built so many relationships over the past 30 years, and I don't want to lose those.
Well, we know you love NASCAR, and you're going to be great at this. We a couple of people, they have some career advice for you if you can listen to this.
Hey, Kevin. Piper wanted to share some things about the booth next year.
Hey, Daddy, we're really proud of you. They want you to wear a suit and tie, but Mom can help with that. This headset's really big. They say you need to tell lots of dad jokes, which you're already an expert at. I love you, Dad. You're gonna be great.
Kevin, we're really proud of you, and we're so happy for you to make that transition to the booth next year. Now we don't have to be worried about what happens on the racetrack. We have to be worried about what's going to come out of Daddy's mouth.
Oh, that's great.
That would make me cry. I'm just going to be honest with you.
You're getting a little emotional.
Well,
you didn't know that was coming.
I did not know that was coming. So I guess for me, I have to be aware that there are a lot of those coming this year. So I've kind of prepared myself for those types of moments, especially.
Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. It's time for the Busch Light Clash. here to say the most famous words in motorsports. From Fox's 911 Lone Star, please welcome actor and producer Rob Lowe.
From the home of the competitors, the Coliseum, drivers, start your engines!
Do you guys think the second lane ever comes in now that we have enough cars on track to maybe work it in, get a little rubber down?
No chance.
No chance.
Heisman winner Caleb Williams is the honorary starter for today's event. And here they come. Green flag. Almirola and Truex with a good launch off turn 2. They're dead even into 3.
There's a little bit of wheel lock up on the outside.
Spinner, turn 2. Eric Jones.
Uh-oh. That's one of my cars.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
Better get used to this, bud.
Uh-oh. That's got a toe link broke, too, on the right rear, it looks like.
It sure does.
There's Jones outside Kevin Harvick, and here comes Michael McDowell in that black and white 34.
I'm going to tell you, from the looks of that toe link, I think he hit the wall.
First caution flag of the race at lap 17.
Left rear flat as well.
All right, we'll have a look at some replays when we come back. As Eric Jones.
Oh, it spun around and hit him. Oh, around goes Blaney. 3 and 4.
And there's a look at what happened to Almirola getting shoved back, and we are under caution for the second time today.
Ready to begin.
Ryan Blaney, watch the number 12.
Just stacking up behind him, much like we saw in the heat race. It really wasn't the car behind him that dumped him. It was 3 or 4 of them. Quite a bit of damage to the front of his car.
Blaney was 11th.
Man, those two always seem to find each other. The 1 and the 11.
Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin have a history. They were racing for 12th.
Well, it's not going to go away tonight.
No.
Well, the one's all the way down on the rumple strips. I'm just not sure.
Well, is the door open? Yes. Am I going to say that, sell that as a dive bomb? Absolutely. I mean, that's just the way I see it. You know, Denny Hamlin didn't expect him to dive bomb it in there, but if you're Ross Chastain, you're going to say the door was open.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, it was ajar. I don't know if it was open.
Yeah.
For 2023, NASCAR made some changes to soften the impact when a race car backs into the wall. Let's go to our Toyota Cutaway car and let's look at the chassis or the frame area. At the rear of the center section, what they did with some of the bars is they actually made some of them smaller in diameter. They also made some of the wall thickness a little bit thinner, and then they put some triggers, which are holes in the bar, to make them bend more upon impact. In the rear part of the frame section, they took those 2 orange bars completely out, and the bottom bars, they actually put an angle in them that lets them bend upon impact. One other thing, they kind of made some of the bumper structure where it gives a little more when a car backs to the wall as well. All this should certainly help when a car backs to the wall in 2023.
There. You're right here.
That was Todd Gilliland with the tackle. Oh, sorry, I'm a week ahead of myself. Oh, Logano drilled Kyle Busch, and around goes the 8.
These boys ain't giving him an inch tonight. Not for 1 second. He will not be happy in that 8 car. Kyle had a pretty good hot rod.
Watch the yellow 22.
Oh, wow.
Went a long way to get there.
He got in way too hot, obviously. I don't know. It was almost like didn't have brakes.
Chase Briscoe's view of this.
Wasn't really a dive bomb or trying to fill a hole. It just didn't stop.
Keep rolling, up. Keep coming.
And you really can't fault him for it either. I mean, you can't afford to leave that door open like that. So I mean, you got to dive down in there, and it wasn't like he slid a half a car off the bottom. It's just such tight quarters.
It was a product of the accordion in front of him. He was trying to fill the hole and then ride all at the same time. Boom.
Oh boy, contact.
3 wide.
Nice, just moving discipline here, discipline.
Still Kyle Busch going to come out well on this one.
All the way from the back, too. 8 to go. It's time to go.
Dillon gives the boot to Bubba. Into the wall, Wallace goes. Wow, that was the high, hard one. 2 more laps.
Still maintaining 8 here. Coming back to 1 to go. Nice and smooth.
Truex opens it up as the white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
He wants to get around here as fast as he possibly can. They're 3 wide behind him. They're trying down here.
They're trying to pile it up, but Martin Truex comes off turn 4 to the checkered flag. Here comes 3 wide, 3 rows back as everybody scrambles to the finish.
They're still wrecking. Frustrations galore. There's 1 guy happy and a bunch of them mad. How about you, Martin Truex? Fastest car won this race, guys.
That's right. That's right.
Martin Truex Jr., the 42-year-old from Mayetta, New Jersey. 12th time in the Clash. Took the provisional and finished 15th last year, and he will go to victory lane.
He didn't qualify good. It was the fastest car. Worried sick about qualifying good. Started his heat race 6th. Got up through him. Put himself in position to where he could take care of that car and keep the fenders on it. You can see a little bit of brushing here and there, but that baby's in victory lane. Car 1.
To Jamie Little.
Well, Martin Truex Jr. has done a lot of things in his career, but winning the Clash is one that you never accomplish until now. What a mess it was for you guys here last year, but what was the difference tonight? You guys were good from the time you unloaded.
Yeah, just a really good race car. The guys did a great job with this Bass Pro Shops Club, Toyota Camry, Tracker Boats, Reeser Fine Foods, Auto Owners, True Timber, Rock, Cessna, just all of our partners that let us do this. Last year was a pretty rough season for us, with no wins, and to come out here and kick it off this way, just really proud of all these guys. And tonight was just kind of persevere, not give up, and just battle through it, and we found ourselves in the right spot at the end. So sometimes they work out your way, and sometimes they don't. Tonight it went our way, and we made some good adjustments too.
Martin, take this rowdy bunch of yours, head over to the podium. You're getting a big trophy and a gold medal.
And that Busch Light. Let's go.
And that too.
Well, it was a strong night for RCR. 2nd and 3rd place, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch. Austin, you got there, just couldn't quite get it done at the end of the race. We also saw some contact with Bubba Wallace. Things got wild at the end.
Yeah, it did, and I hate it for Bubba. He had a good car and a good run, but you can't tell who's either pushing him or getting pushed. I just know he sent me through the corner, and I saved it 3 times through there, released the brake, all kinds of stuff, and then when I got down, I was going to give the same. Probably it was a little too hard, but Get By Ethanol Chevy was pretty good. It's beat up, used up. The teammate let me go try and get Truex at the end. That was nice, and yeah, it's been fun. Hopefully we can do this more often.
First race for Kyle Busch with your new race team. Same Kyle Busch up front. You went all the way to the back. Still don't know how you got back to the front at the end of this.
Yeah, it was a battle all night long, but you can't count us out. You always got to bet on us with the BetMGM Camaros. So
you know, we use the outside on a lot of passes. Everybody would get bottled up on the bottom and start bumper tagging, and I just go around them on the outside. When you're deep in the field, you can kind of do some of that and work your way around. But overall, good to get back up to third. Could have gone second, but like Austin said, I let him go there. He was better than us in practice and was better than us in the beginning of the race there on the long run, so I thought he could have a shot of trying to get closer to the 19, and I'll push him through the 19 in order for us to get the 1-2, but never made it there.
Thanks, Kyle.